Tonight on Unpopular Reviews, WWE Monday Night Raw review show for June 23rd, 2025. We're going to be talking about Jey Uso getting jobbed out one more time. Can Jey recover from this latest loss? We're going to talk about it. Plus, the Queen of the Ring finals are set. Who are your final participants? We'll chat about it. Judgment Day, Liv Morgan last week gets injured. What happens to the tag titles? What happens to the Judgment Day going forward? We're going to jump into that. Penta versus Braun, Bayley versus Becky. All that plus more. Your comments, your chats, live. UPR's Monday Night Raw review show starts now. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all the UPR universe that is tuning in to this show live Monday night and on delay when you see it on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever you tap into this. I'm Big Daddy Cool, and I'm joined by the executive consultant, EC.
Wow. I feel like my name was forgotten for a second.
No. I just needed to figure out my directions. My compass. We're here to talk about Monday Night Raw for June 23rd, 2025. A go-home show to Night of Champions.
Are you sure you're not experiencing some issues over there?
You know what I'm not sure about, EC, is that whether Night of Champions is going to happen. Because you know what? I don't know if you've known this, but there's a lot of, what am I going to say, kerfuffling going on in the Middle East right now. And a lot of people are shook. A lot of people are worried about this show happening in Saudi Arabia. What are your thoughts on whether TKO should have this show or not?
Oh, I believe they should absolutely have the show. I just don't believe they should have the show in Saudi Arabia. I don't know what they're thinking. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, yeah, we bowl, yeah, go America, all that other stuff. But I mean, at the same time, you have to think about the safety of your employees and how that affects
Independent contractors.
And how it affects your company and your fans. And I just don't think it's the wisest decision. I don't think it's worth the risk to go over there right now. I don't care if there is now a ceasefire or not. We don't know when the ceasefire will end, if it does end, and how it will affect the Saudi Arabia area, since they're right in the middle of all that. So, no, I absolutely believe this should not take place.
They've got this attack down. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping into the chat. They got this the precise timing of all these attacks. How long a missile will take to pop off and reach its target. So they can time this properly. So at what time do you think that they send off a bomb so that way it hits when Seth Rollins hits the ring?
Why does it have to be Seth Rollins?
I mean, who else?
Seth Rollins is not even on the card.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Karrion Kross.
Yeah. Imagine that. Karrion Kross actually has a match finally.
And then they drop a bomb on him.
What's what you want any bombs to be dropped on people? Oh my God. Okay.
Chat. The chat is open. You guys, if you want your comments read, we're going to read them out live on the air. Feel free to jump in, chat with us, talk to us about this episode of Monday Night Raw. We got I guess what are we at the semifinals, right? Semifinals of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring.
Semifinals happen tonight with the women and the men.
Yep. We got Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes. And we got Jade versus Roxanne Perez. We're going to talk about Jey Uso. We're going to start the show with Jey Uso. Now, a couple weeks ago, when Jey lost this title to Gunther, the internet was upset. Oh, y'all did Jey Uso dirty. Why you do this to Jey? He don't deserve this. And then everybody was like, oh, I guess Gunther's good. I mean, Gunther, he's all right. He deserves it. And then Goldberg showed up, and now everybody's crying about Goldberg. Oh, no, he better not lose this title to Goldberg. I don't want to talk about Goldberg. We talked a lot about Goldberg last week. Because his song says burn it down. Steve, I guess. See, there you go. EC, Jey Uso lost tonight to Cody Rhodes in this King of the Ring qualifying match. Now, granted, the match was good. It took Cody going through hell and high water to beat this man. He had to do a Cody cutter from the top rope, hit him with the code with the crossroads to get the 1, 2, 3. What's that?
I think you're about to say code breaker, but go ahead.
No. So I'll start with this question: does Jey Uso look strong coming out of this match?
He wrestled a damn good match. The problem is he just took a clean L to Gunther, and now he takes a clean L to Cody Rhodes. And I just don't think that was the wisest decision to have him do this. The way they're having him do this, I just don't agree. But, I mean, in retrospect, yeah, I can't say he looked weaker, but he did take an L. But he put on a damn good match, him and Cody Rhodes. They had a damn good match tonight.
They did have a good match. Nevertheless, Cody Rhodes beats Jey Uso. And so he's going to go face Randy Orton at King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. And Jey Uso is going to go walk home because that's all he does is walk. He walks to the ring.
What?
Walks from the parking lot. Like, this man is like Jon Moxley. They just leave him in random places and he just walks.
Are you becoming one of those haters online that just hates Jey Uso for reasons that I don't understand?
I don't want to be one of those guys, EC. I don't.
But
I'm having a hard time defending Jey Uso.
Why?
Because he keeps losing. I can't have my champion keep losing. He's not even my champion anymore. How am I going to back? I want to feel like a winner, EC. I got to back winners. And this dude, Jey Uso, all he do is looking all sad and somber and shit. How's that going to be my champion?
Jey Uso is very, very good, and he's very good with having the crowd connect to him.
You're absolutely right. He is really, really good at looking like a sorry sack of, you know what, dung.
Dung? Is he? Does he though? Is it dung?
He got boo-boo face all the time. When this man is not winded coming to the ring, he got boo-boo face.
Why do you think he's winded, Big Daddy Cool?
Because he's a man. You see this entrance? I don't know what his cardio is.
Exactly. Let's cut him some slack.
Don't be coming into through the audience.
It connects with the audience. It does a good job. This is why he's like the most popular guy in wrestling right now.
Is he though?
Rikishi is going to be pissed again.
Rikishi should be pissed. Should be pissed.
Steve is the Sally Jesse reference. For all you YNs out there that don't know who Sally Jesse Raphael is. Okay?
That's right. You Young and the Restless.
Oh, God.
George is always hating on me. You know what? I'm going to talk about George and my thoughts on wrestling. Seth Rollins said it best tonight in his opening promo. I'm a visionary. Mm-hmm. I tell you guys what y'all should be thinking.
That's what it is.
I felt that. Talk to me about Jey Uso. It makes sense for me. Make me believe in Jey Uso.
We're already believing in Jey Uso.
Bruce Wayne believed in Harvey Dent.
Jey Uso is currently the most popular guy in the business. He comes out there, he gets the fans on his feet for minutes and minutes at a time. They actually ask for it to be played back one more time each and every single week. I'm not sure where all the hate's coming from, but he's very, very good at what he does, and he's just going to continue to get sympathy and empathy as he goes towards winning another World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know.
I want to hear from the chat. If anybody is watching live here and hates Jey Uso, definitely step up. Talk your shit.
I don't see anybody there now that probably hates Jey Uso, but I do believe that this was the L that was going to take him back to the tag division.
So you think that's what it's going to take Jey Uso to recover, to go back to the tag division and win a tag title?
It's not a matter of recovering. It's a matter of, I think, let me put it this way. I said it before. I really don't think he wants to have that spotlight on him like that. I think he's enjoyed it. I think it's been very good for him. I think it's been very lucrative for him, but I don't think he enjoys being the number one guy. And I think he's fine just going back to the tag division and being just with his brother. His brother's struggling anyway. He needs some help.
Oh, definitely. Like, listen, the most over, the only WWE superstar that is putting over Big Jim is Naomi.
Here we go.
That's the only superstar in WWE's roster that's putting over Jim.
Well, I mean, he looks like he's about to start teaming with Jacob Fatu over on the SmackDown side of things.
I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me.
I'm sorry. What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
I mean, what type? They're not a tag team.
No, but Jacob is losing the numbers battle because of JC Loa and Solo Sikoa. JC Loa.
Who?
JC Loa, the guy that's like with
Jesus Christ?
No, JC Loa. The guy that's with Solo Sikoa most of the time.
Oh, the big guy. What's his name?
JC Loa.
That's not his name.
That is definitely his name, sir.
What was his name before they chopped up his name and turned him into JC Loa?
Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb. Why didn't you just call him Jeff Cobb?
Because they don't own Jeff Cobb. They own JC Loa.
JC Potato. Dude definitely shaped like a potato. This is wrong, man. They doing that wrong.
How are they doing it wrong?
What?
How are they doing it wrong?
Because the guy is all, so Jacob is all gas, no brakes. Supposedly. How are you gonna put him in a tag team?
Because he needs backup. So his backup is going to be Jimmy Uso, but then Solo is going to bring in somebody else, and they're going to be understaffed again, and that's when they try to recruit Jey Uso to come in the fold, and Jey comes back.
That's wild. I think that's a step down. This man,
I think that's what he wants.
But he's the number one merch seller. You're gonna step him down?
I think that's what he wants.
What will Vince do? What will Vince do?
Tell him to suck it up, Buttercup.
That's right. That's right. Come on, H. Step it up.
Triple H is giving everybody days off. He's telling them they don't have to work holidays. He's increased their salaries. He's telling them they don't have to work every single Monday or Friday. They can just do vignettes the week before to keep them fresh. They're loving Triple H.
I like Todd says that without Willie, one of you needs to start eating. What should we be in memory of Willie not being on the show this week? Scrimps? Shrimp mac and cheese? Wasn't that what he was eating last week?
Is that what he has? Shrimp mac and cheese? That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I like both.
But not together?
SmackDown might be take 4th of July, and I think it's a damn shame. Damn shame. Should be live. They should take their ass to work.
George saying, Jay doesn't need the title. The guy is beyond over without it.
He's not wrong.
Yes, he is. He needs to be as a champion. Now you're gonna go shove him under the rug and put him with his loser brother Jimmy?
Jimmy's not a loser.
Bro, what has Jimmy done on SmackDown in the last 4 to 6 months?
He came out and saved Jacob Fatu from getting beat up on SmackDown.
And what else?
Um, he was a part of a match
Yeah.
with
What match?
it was a few matches, and you know he looked impressive in those matches.
Yeah, you know what's impressive? You doing your best Stevie Wonder while you try to figure out what Jimmy Uso's been up to lately.
it's not. It's
Guys,
not
you're
what
watching a popular review. We are just getting started here talking about tonight's Monday Night Raw review show.
he likes working with his brother.
Yes, okay, that's great. Jey Uso, love him to pieces. Listen, I just want the man to be respected and keep making money. Like, that's all I want. He can go toe-to-toe with anybody that you consider a main eventer. Obviously not, George, because the man went up against Gunther, lost. Went up against Cody, lost. So what
But
does
he
that mean?
won the big one at WrestleMania.
Bro, that was like what? 4 months ago? 3
Two.
months ago?
Do your math.
2?
2
Hold on a
months ago.
second. What month are we in? June?
We're in
That's the
June.
6th month. That's the 6th month of the year. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And then when it was WrestleMania? April?
Mm-hmm.
That's the 4th month of the year. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Chat, help me out here. I'm really bad at math. Okay, so 6 minus 4 is?
Apparently, if you have to ask the chat, what 6 minus 4 is?
2. 2 is the number.
2 months ago was the last time I had a dime of money in my pocket.
And they're gonna run it back, so you can go see. You know what?
I'll be just like you.
Oh my wallet is on a pip. Thank you, Jeff. 2. That's the match. That's what my math shows. I gotta keep my scrap paper. Sometimes even in a loss, you still go over. Wow, it's like you pay attention to Busted Open and the stuff that Bully Ray says. You're not even a real fan of him anyway, Steve. Or Rumble, you thought he was buried.
Who did you think was buried at the Royal Rumble?
Oh, Jay, remember when Cena kicked was it Cena kicked him out? Oh no,
Jey
he
won the Royal Rumble.
That's right, he won.
Yeah, Jey won the Royal Rumble. How was he buried at the Royal Rumble?
No, I thought he was buried after he lost to Gunther at Saturday Night's main event leading into the Rumble. Oh, that's what I said.
Well, actually, when I thought, first of all, last year I thought that Jey Uso had a strong chance because it's so over. But I said, probably still not going to win. But I kind of had him as my pick when he lost the match at Saturday Night main event, and he came out the next Monday, and he stood on the table and said, "You know what? I could beat him." And I was like, "Okay, I think he is going to win the Royal Rumble." So
they dogged him so hard leading up to that Rumble.
Who's
he needed to win that Rumble, or he should have just walked out. Just should have been like, screw it. Give me my walking papers. I'll go over to TNA. Because, I think Jay is smarter than to go to that other slop shop, AEW. Did you see that Jon Moxley's getting sued? I love it.
Here we go.
It's about time somebody sued that bum. This guy is wild. This guy grabbed a cameraman that's like a legit cameraman. He's not like some indie bum that like knows how to take bumps. He just the fucking bum, Jon Moxley, is in a cage match with who was he with? Kenny Omega? I can't goddamn remember.
It was Samoa Joe. Joe.
Trash. This guy gets out of the ring, wants to steal a screwdriver, pushes this cameraman, this lowly cameraman that, he just got assigned to AEW because he's like, hey, I'm a cameraman. I go everywhere. Britney Spears doing a music video. I'll shoot it. Oh, AEW, some bums want to do bum fighting in ring? Yeah, sure, I'll shoot it. He showed up for this assignment. Did he know that this crazy bum would do this to him? No. Now he's suing them. Good. I hope he gets all the money.
He's just going to settle out of court. He's going to get a little bit of hush money and move on.
I hope he owns AEW after this, because guess what? He would probably do a better job booking that trash than Tony Khan. Guys, Unpopular Review Wrestling. If you love talking about wrestling, we love talking about wrestling. Like and subscribe. Do we have any commercials rolled up?
I can get one more.
Yeah.
Ready?
We're gonna hit a commercial in a bit, and then we're gonna talk about Jade versus Roxanne, Queen of the Ring, semifinal match, and much, much more. Ready? You want me to vamp some more?
Yeah, go ahead and. Nah, we're good. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, lots more talk about Monday Night Raw. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
I'm not hating on Patrick McAfee here. It's just
previously on the Mike Knox show.
Wrestling fans, I get confused in what you want from wrestling. It's okay for Patrick to do it, but if, like, say, Booker T came from behind the table, you guys would have a problem with that. Or if you know, I'm just because he's a commentator who's never wrestled. People who not like this little girl over here who has no reason to hate Logan Paul, just hates Logan Paul in the ring, and so she hates Logan Paul, right? So I don't get it. There's no way Patrick should win this match. Does Bayley come back to save you?
I hope. I'm hoping so much.
Right now, please chat. If you know of an exorcism, I call it a haterism. Can we find one for this little girl, Michaela Wonders? Because she is having a haterism right now in her life, and she needs to be, exercised here because she's tripping. She's set tripping, as the kids would say. You set tripping.
No, stop.
Wonders.
Bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. YouTube or Google me. Turn it up and play it. As many people think it, I just had the balls to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Unpopular Review, rated R Raw Review. I'm the executive consultant. Over there is Big Daddy Cool. That was the Mike Knox Show, which you can watch every single Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. The show for the intelligent wrestling fan, Mike Knox, along with a couple friends, and hosts each and every single week. We're over here talking about rated R Raw Review. We just talked about Jey Uso. What else would you like to talk about, Big Daddy Cool?
I want to talk about Queen of the Ring. We had another semifinal match tonight. We had Jade Cargill grace us on Monday Night Raw. I haven't seen Jade in quite some time because, I don't watch SmackDown because I cut cable.
SmackDown was great the last 2 weeks, but okay.
SmackDown was not great. And that promo, I feel like wrestling fans are just light. And then they go on.
Hi, Nick Nemeth. How you doing?
Hi, Nick Nemeth. That's right. He named Nick Nemeth. He didn't even say Dolph Ziggler.
Nick Nemeth. That's who's on TNA right now, not Dolph Ziggler.
But he named like some bums.
Hi, Matt Cardona. How you doing?
Like, why did that get gasps? Like, why was it like, hey, Claudio, shut up.
You don't mention people on another brand.
Oh, my God. Such trash. Oh, I thought this was so weak. And everybody loved it. Everybody loved this promo. Jeffrey says he knows Jade Cargill was going to win. Well, Jade and Roxanne get in the ring for this Queen of the Ring qualifier. The winner goes to face Asuka in the finals.
Breaking the fourth wall.
After Asuka, can you stop waving? Who are you waving to?
Claudio Castagnoli.
He's not watching this.
How you doing?
Ridiculous.
You're Mr. TKO.
I love TKO. I got to sell my stock because, I don't know what's going to go down in Saudi Arabia, so I had to sell my stock.
Oh, God.
I'm going to pick it up after, they bomb. Who else is up? Sami Zayn. They're probably going to throw a bomb at Sami Zayn. No doubt. I wouldn't blame him. What is that?
That's Sami Zayn's theme song.
Sure. You should play that on the recorder. Oh, look here, bad guy is here. He says, EC, I sent a text earlier. I was upset. You plan on doing anything? Upset about what? What were you upset about?
Because Mad Dog Kelly said something about Bill Goldberg in the chat. Probably I don't know. I don't really care. But speaking of Mad Dog Kelly, he says, "Do you think that they're still going to have the show?" Because, ladies and gentlemen, Mad Dog Kelly, you may not know this, Mad Dog Kelly, but by the way, We have somebody known as Matt Dog Kelly who just talked about this all throughout the damn chat the entire freaking day. Okay, and I'm pretty sure he said the same thing that he said right now. Yes, they're still going to Saudi Arabia right now.
What's wrong with that? He likes talking in the chat. EC is bald. Are you bald?
I am temporarily without hair.
Why?
Because sometimes I do that.
Okay, there you go. Jade Cargill and Roxanne. This match went too long, in my opinion. Jade should have mopped it up with poor Roxanne here.
Why is your hair blue? I don't understand why you asked me that question.
Wow, are you bad guy? This is EC we're talking to, not Ricochet, right? Why you bald? That was the best promo that Xavier Woods cut last week. Do we still have our?
Did you see the reaction?
Here's our picture of Xavier Woods.
Oh God! Here we go. Did you see the reaction the New Day had when they found out they had a match?
Yeah, they were excited.
And they did not look excited. They're actually very funny, and they're not being utilized.
Absolutely,
the tag team champions.
They were excited, and then they came out of Wakanda.
Okay, we're back on this.
Yeah, always. I gotta get my jokes.
Why does it look like? Why does he look like he's coming out of one of Doctor Strange's?
That's why I told you he's coming from Wakanda. Did you not watch Endgame? What is the matter with you?
Steve, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
On your left.
That's right. On your left is Xavier Woods is on my left. Man, legit.
High Consequences Creed, how you doing?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ridiculous. Jade Cargill is going to face off with Asuka. Now, you told me last week that you think that Asuka is going to face off with Io Sky at SummerSlam. This is the match that they're setting.
That's your money match.
They had a tease of it tonight, backstage.
That's your money match.
How do they have Jade lose to Asuka clean?
Is that your question?
Well, how do they have her lose and still look strong? That's my question.
He's coming right out of cinders. I don't know how to feel about that. That movie, damn, that mouse click is loud. Oh, he's the only one that ever talks about it. Asuka's Asuka. Earlier today on the Mike Knox show, they mentioned, they talked about
Jonathan Horatio, John Cena.
Stop! I can't stand that. I cannot stand that.
Emilio Estevez.
Cena. My gosh. And he just says in once an episode will be okay, but he has to mention it like 20 times.
I want to shout out Honeybee. If y'all watched the Mike Knox show earlier, Honeybee asked one of the greatest questions ever. Mike Knox does a show on UPR at 6 p.m. on Mondays. And his gimmick is to call John Cena by a bunch of extra names. John Cena, Horatio Rodriguez, Tupac Shakur,
Tom Brady,
Emily Blunt, Cena. and so he blurts out.
He just added something else.
He just blurts out all these names. Taylor Swift, Cena. And Honeybee, in true inquisitive fashion, asks Mike, why Rodriguez? Not why Horatio. Not why Tom Brady, the GOAT. Not all of the nonsense that he spews out. Just why Rodriguez?
John Brady, no, John Horatio Rodriguez, Tupac Shakur, Pipe Bomb Cena.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but okay, so where were we? Yes, we just I was thinking that too. Why Rodriguez? God bless you, Honeybee. Why Rodriguez? Why all of it is my question. I texted DC immediately. I said, why Rodriguez?
Hear me out.
Why is that
not John Cena? But that's what he wants to do. But the show for the intelligent wrestling fan. But anyway, they were talking about GOATs in wrestling. Now, somebody said, I don't understand why. He says, Nikki Bella is like 1A. He says Charlotte is the greatest of all time to him, as we all know. But he was talking about Nikki Bella and Trish Stratus are one and the same. I told him I don't agree with that comparison. It makes absolutely no sense. They're two different people. But if I was in the middle of something, but I would say, in my opinion, the greatest of all time is actually in this match, in the finals for the Queen of the Ring. I think the greatest of all time is Asuka. I really do. I think Bianca Belair is coming up there. I think you could put Sasha or Charlotte into conversation. But in my opinion, Asuka, because she had to deal with more than everybody else. We talk about the nepotism. We talk about being a favorite. Asuka is from a different country who was not, English is clearly not her first language and does not speak it that well. A lot when she's speaking in American, but she still got herself over, right? In a time where the women's wrestling was just in its evolution, I should say. Right. They were really focused on the 4 horsewomen at the time. She was the standout. And she's won the Royal Rumble, the Money in the Bank, the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, the WWE Championship, the Tag Team Championship. She's done it all, except for now this mid-card title she can win. So in my opinion, Asuka is the greatest of all time. But just like the men, there's a few people you can put up there. But that's me.
Look at you. EC says facts. I can't dispute you, man. I can't argue with you. I've always said that, like, she's the Ricky Steamboat of the women's division right now, and Charlotte Flair is obviously Ric Flair. She's had a tremendous run. I was sorry to see her injured. I'm glad to hear her go back to her original music, even though I like the new music too, right? But she has, in my opinion, she had aura before the aura word became popular. Her coming out and doing the dance thing, even when she's speaking, and you don't understand the words she's saying. It always ends with, no one is ready for Asuka. It's really good. I think she's going to put on a good match with Jade, who you can see is really trying to improve. Each and every single match she has, I think she's getting tremendously better, which is good because she looks like $1 million every time she comes out there. I think this is a match I'm really looking forward to. I just wish it wasn't in Saudi Arabia. Yep. Right. I remember they did that with Sheamus. They gave him his original music, then they took it away to this crappy music. Yep. All right. We talked about that. What else we got? We got Judgment Day. Liv Morgan got injured last week. Yeah, they showed it again. And you blame Kairi Sane. Yeah. Well, listen. You had 2 instances. Poor Bubba Sparks got her injured the first week. Sorry, what? Bubba Sparks. That's what Willie calls her. All right, go ahead. So Bubba Sparks is in the ring with Kairi Sane. She does this leapfrog. And then Kairi Sane swats her away, and then she breaks her leg, tears her ACL. And then last week, Kairi Sane is in the ring with Liv Morgan, and again, 2 times. Kairi Sane has more stuff happen to her opponents than Nia ever did. And how come Kairi Sane ain't getting the same type of heat that Nia got? Answer me that, EC. Why is Kairi given a pass? Because she didn't injure either one of them. But Nia Jax that were the fault. These are free accidents of the fault of people who actually got injured because of it. And it's just because it was an accident. It was just an accident, but it was not Kairi's part. I want to see the same heat brought to Kairi Sane that y'all had for poor Nia. You're ridiculous. George is asking, who confuses a leapfrog with a missile dropkick? Did I say leapfrog? I just heard you spewing some nonsense. Well, you're used to it. Oh, look who's back! My guy! This man who's been missing for like a whole hour and a half. This dude, halfway through the show last year, he disappeared. And then now all of a sudden, halfway through this show, he reappears. Welcome back. We missed you, my guy. Where did you go? He went through the sling ring.
MDB and I are having a rare moment. We agree. Kairi Sane.
Is MDB going through Doctor Strange sling ring portal to come back to watch UPR?
Is that all?
I think so. He says he's been lurking. You believe this? Or he's been
watching the AEW All Elite Heat show on Wednesdays.
Oh, I watched that. They put Jiggle Billy on.
I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to entertain you. I say it all the time. I say each week, you need to be stopped.
I love watching UPR. I love UPR. We got Jiggle Billy, Old Head.
Oh, here we go.
There's all kinds of different guests. It's every week.
Here we go. Did you say
it.
Jiggly Billy and Old Head?
That's right. We should have like a show called Jiggle Billy and Old Head.
Stop. I only watch on Wednesdays to harass Sheriff.
Yeah, you should see when we link up like it live. That's all EC does is just give Sheriff a hard time.
April 1st, we'll be in New York karaoke.
April 1st?
April 1st, the day before SummerSlam. We're not going to watch SmackDown.
April 1st.
Oh, sorry. August 1st.
Thank you. April is the 4th month.
Yeah,
August. We established that earlier. August is the 8th month. Now we got to do math again. That's
4 months.
4 months. Thank you. Judgment Day. So Liv Morgan gets injured. Where are we going to go with with this title? Liv Morgan was a co-holder of the tag title.
It sucks for Liv Morgan, but I think her storyline is easily replaced with Roxanne. Just fit Roxanne right in there.
You think that they're going to just fit Roxanne right into wherever Liv
They already started planting seeds. They had her purposely lose tonight so she can start beefing. She's going to take over the beef with the Bellas, right?
Who lost tonight?
She lost to Jade Cargill.
Right.
Right? So then she came out and she helped Raquel. Raquel's going to gift her the title, kind of like they did with Jade and Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
And, Wrestling always mentions how those tag team titles are cursed. They might actually start. I might have to start saying that's true because Lord knows somebody gets injured a lot. But.
She mentions a lot of things. Like hip tosses.
Oh God!
Irish
did I say April? Yes, I said April. Do what Naomi and Bianca did when Jay was gone. That's what I'm saying, bro. Expect the text. Oh, Jesus, Mary. It's a blessing in disguise for Liv Morgan getting injured. It's an easy fix. This is not something that's going to really mess up any plans. It's the same thing for when Rhea got injured last year and they just inserted Becky in their spot.
This is wild. So let me get this straight. So you think that they're just going to slide Roxanne right into the tag team championships, like what? The freestyle,
Adam Pearce is going to make their stripping of the title official, and then Raquel's going to say, "No, I have a partner. Here you go."
What is she going to do? She's just going to pick up Roxanne and just dump her on the table?
No, she's going to give her the title, not going to pick up Roxanne and dump her.
Oh, okay. Because the way you made it look like it was that Roxanne was just
picked up the title and she just pieces on Roxanne.
Picking up Roxanne and just be like, "Here, Adam Pearce, I present you with my partner."
No, she's picking up the title and giving it to Roxanne.
This is my partner now. It's just... So she's
picking up the championship and she's giving it to Roxanne.
Okay, so she's giving it to Roxanne, but also
I cannot with you. Go ahead.
But also Dom is about to give it to Roxanne too, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Very, very obvious where you were going with.
You were talking about sliding in, and all I can think about is,
my gosh,
my man Dom is about to go like. Bro, if this doesn't make him a first ballot Hall of Famer in professional wrestling, like this guy bagged Rhea, Liv, and now he's going to bag Roxanne. Come on. I'm excited just to think about it. This is amazing.
Yes, you are. You know what we haven't talked about? We should talk about there was a fire promo done tonight on Monday Night Raw by none other and your world heavyweight champion. Gunther came
Oh
out.
yeah, Dom is gonna definitely fill that hole. He's gonna fill that hole. Big time. Mustache rides. That's what he said, right? He put up his comment again.
Says we'll fill the Liv role.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. I could have sworn he said hole.
Are you guys upset that Dominik has an injury now and will not be in a match with AJ Styles?
What's the injury? We never heard what the injury was. I bet you Roxanne
I don't
did it.
think he's really injured. I think they just wanted to put Sammy on the card and realize AJ versus Dominik is odd man out.
I bet you Roxanne injured him.
She'll be tag team champions with Raquel, and Dom's going to replace Liv with her too. And when Liv returns, she'll be the Rhea role. Roxanne's little LFG boyfriend ain't going to like this one. Roxanne's LFG boyfriend is very large.
Who?
Everyone with Dom gets hurt. Roxanne Perez is dating one of the LFG contestants.
Did you see that earlier this week? Like somebody made a comment about like NXT being like Love Island, and then all ego Ethan Page was like, "Yeah, this."
Oh, actually, I did see that. Yeah.
Oh my god, it was funny. George says during the commercial break, he said it was his ribs. Yeah, I bet it was his ribs.
Okay.
All the riding that this poor man is getting done on him. Some country bumpkin scrub in LFG. Roxanne Perez is well. Listen. You got to shoot. People got to shoot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. It was Adam's rib too. Oh yeah, I bet. Hey,
Gunther delivered a fire promo telling Goldberg he's going to crush him, so to speak.
Now he's taking Rusev's gimmick?
I said so to speak.
I will crush you.
And embarrass him in his adoptive hometown. Gunther got me fired up.
What did he say? Goldberg is like 53 years old?
Goldberg is 58 years old, sir.
That's crazy. This man is really near 60, and Gunther's just gonna beat this man up.
It's time.
It's time for what?
It's time for him to retire.
That's crazy. I forgot that this match was for Saturday night's main event. I thought it was going to be a Night of Champions, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's not.
Nope, Saturday. It's the main event, the Saturday night's main event, and I should go, but I can't.
Did the Grand Ayatollah of Saudi Arabia not want Goldberg this time? Or whatever his name is? The king? The Ayatollah?
The king of Saudi Arabia?
I don't know. Goldberg's still about to dog walk Gunther. I don't give up.
I'm about to dog walk your ass. You better get in where you fit in.
I wanted to make another Dom joke, but I'm going to pass. Get in where you fit in. Hey,
I'm going to pass. Let me say something, though.
Rhea versus Raquel is going to happen next week. A street fight. You excited about this street fight?
They have pretty good matches. They have good chemistry because they're such good friends. I think it'll be a good match, but I think Rhea's going to take that L.
I don't like this new Raquel where she's like just talking like she's a chola. I don't buy it. She doesn't come across that legit. Like,
can't say I'm familiar with this.
With what?
Can't say I'm familiar with this.
With being a chola?
Correct.
I think you need to date a chola. You need someone to manhandle you.
God, good luck.
Teach you the ways of the streets.
What else happened on Monday Night Raw?
What else happened on Monday Night Raw? Well, Seth Rollins started the show with a promo that befuddled me because I don't understand why he's bringing up Roman Reigns. Or maybe I do. Comes out with his whole crew. Braun Breaker holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. Do you think like this man can like literally like just steal the briefcase and run? Because apparently they this goddamn TKO. They make Braun Breaker seem so fast. Like anytime they show this man bounce off the ropes, they speed up the tape and then like make it seem like he's like breaking the sound barrier with how fast he is. Meanwhile, Penta like Penta, I love that Penta doesn't give zero. He gives zero fucks. They were trying to speed this man up, like, oh, look at how fast he bounces off the ropes. Penta jumped right back up and put his foot out, fed this man a kick to the jaw. You're apparently not faster than Penta, so what's the point of all this goofy graphics to make this man just get up and super kick you in the mouth? Penta. So
still a big fan of Penta. They have him on almost every week for a reason.
They
Big
did.
For Penta.
They did. Penta looked good in this match. Obviously, he was going to take an L to Braun. But in this promo with Seth Rollins, I want to take a moment to shout out big boy Bronson Reed.
Oh, God.
Because I think it takes a lot of courage for him to come out in a suit jacket that's about 2 sizes too small for him. And I know he's trying to go for this look like I'm too big for this. Like my muscles is too big, bro. That's not, nobody's taking that perception. Please stop wearing this jacket. Like get it fitted, get it tailored and get it done the right way.
I don't see anything wrong with it, but
Dude, the guy looks like Chris Farley trying to put on a suit jacket. What are you talking about?
He's trying to look fly. The man's good.
He's not looking fly. He looks fat.
Let him do what he does before he jumps off the roof.
I thought you said he doesn't jump off. He just falls.
Yeah, he does his fall.
He just fell on LA Knight. Almost killed the man.
That's pretty much how he won.
Oh, what'd you think of this promo that started the show?
I thought it was fantastic.
What's your favorite part?
Paul Heyman not saying a word. Seth Rollins doing all the talking, still doing the Monday Night Rollins thing. But let him know, like, hey, this is what I do. I do this for.
What was it supposed to hype up? Who versus?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, the Cody versus Seth.
You think that's what he was hyping up?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't mention any of them. He mentioned Roman Reigns more than anything else.
It's one track mind of wrestling.
People think that Roman Reigns is going to cost this man when he tries to cash in on Cody Rhodes or somebody.
Maybe. You don't know anything about him.
You don't know anything about who?
We don't know anything about them.
We don't know anything about who? Roman?
Yes, we don't know what's going on with him and when he'll be back.
Oh, well, nobody knows. Mad Dog should know. He's the news guy. Where's your sources, Mad Dog?
Everywhere.
They're deep in the streets.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine.
Did y'all see Braun Breaker barking at Byron on SmackDown? I didn't watch that because I don't pay for cable.
Yeah, apparently Braun can't talk anymore. He can only bark.
I love it. He should be just like his dad.
Yeah.
Rick Steiner never talked.
Okay.
All he did was bark.
Yeah, I think Braun should do some more, but whatever.
Is he dating? Who's he dating? Ivan? Not.
So Ruka.
No, he's not dating Sol Ruka. It's the other one. The Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame.
No, didn't know that. I thought he was still dating Sol Ruka.
No. I saw him in Vegas. He was not with Sol Ruka. He was with Izzy Dame.
Oh, the friend. Okay.
Did you say the friend?
Yeah.
Wow. See, look. See? You guys are so good at the chat. You guys shout everything out.
Don't start him.
Fans think a lot of things are going to happen and never happen. Seth's got an ass whooping coming to him from Roman. It's damn near 10 years in the making. What do you think about this?
I can't wait for it, but I think he's still a good month or two before he comes back. I think he comes back to SummerSlam.
Tyler Bate is dating Sol Ruka? That is wild. Sol Ruka is too ethnic for the Steiner family. Wow. I can see that, though. Sorry. It makes sense.
A little bit.
Yeah. Izzy's really good. I feel like she's
coming into her own.
She's an underrated wrestler in NXT. I feel like
she's getting better.
I think she's definitely one to watch coming out of NXT, even though they took all of the talent from NXT women's division almost out. Not all of it. I mean,
I can see why you can say that.
Jade is still there. I meant Stephanie was top notch. Giulia was meh. How's my girl Giulia doing over there on SmackDown?
She got a United States Championship shot on Friday.
I hope she loses. She better not win.
You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I call it like I see it, man. She's basic.
She's your next United States champion. So.
Jesus, she shouldn't be. How should? I better not. You know what? I'm not. You're always telling me about I'm gonna
we'll
be
see on Friday.
I want to say something inappropriate, but I'm not. I'm just gonna hold it.
You're gonna keep referencing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope Zelina loses. What is the matter with you, MDB? I wish
she is basic. I agree. He is 100% right.
She's not basic. She's a little
terrible United States champion.
What? She had it at the parade. She's a U.S. champion of the people. At least she's from the U.S.
Giulia will make that championship more relevant.
No, she won't. No one will notice that she's wearing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. You get an extra 50 points. I like watching NXT when Ron is there because he just hands out extra points. And I'm like, how do I get some points? I feel like I'm missing out. Any other commercials? Do we want to do your top 5? We got top 5? No, you don't want to do top 5?
Nope.
Wow. Top 5.
We're going right into it.
We're going to go right into it. Bayley versus Becky was just given away tonight on Monday Night Raw. This is a SummerSlam quality match for a title.
Well, it's going to be a triple threat for the title.
And I don't understand why it's a triple threat. Feathers has no business in this. We got 2 superstar main events.
First, unlock your phone. If you update...
I'm sorry. Did you change the call to Siri to be Feathers? Did I just trigger your iPhone?
No, you could if I had an iPhone, but I don't do iPhones. Apple's a terrible product. What you did was my phone was trying to figure out what's going on with you and why you keep disrespecting a great Intercontinental champion.
She's not a champion, an Intercontinental champion anymore. See, look, the fans are thirsty for top 5. Where's your top 5?
They're thirsty for the top 5 show.
No.
Soon.
They want your top 5 segment?
Not happening today.
Wow. All right, maybe we'll have it later this week. First, her name is Bird Lady. Thank you. That's right. Have some respect. Feathers, a.k.a. Bird Lady. What is she doing interfering in this match? Nobody asked for her. Her business was done. She lost.
Nobody asked for Zelina to win the United States Championship.
She lost. We're not talking about Zelina now again. This woman lost fair and square, and she held up Becky's hand, and she was supposed to ride off into the sunset and then be let go. And unfortunately, I guess she must not have checked her mail.
She's talented.
She hasn't checked her mail because I'm sure the pink slip is in the mail but she just refuses to check her mail.
And if it comes from you, I would not check it either. I would just throw it in the trash. She's doing the right thing.
No one is looking for her except for one guy.
2.
And it's this guy. A small child. A small black child.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was probably abandoned.
That's it for us here at the Rated R Raw.
I'm not done talking trash about Feathers. Feathers belongs
I'm
nowhere
done
near
listening to you talk trash about Lyra Valkyria.
Where are you going? Oh, you gotta turn on your air conditioning. Yo, you people in New York, man, it is hot out here. In these streets, it's hot. I'm sweating all day. And I'm just sitting down sometimes. And I'm sweating. It's that hot. Do you know that it's gonna be 103 degrees?
When I'm there in August, hopefully.
What's our president doing about the heat?
Well, he has a plan. It's a very good plan, and you should be knowing more about it in about 2 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, we'll know about it in 6 months when it's winter. Easy, what other kind of flagrant stuff has been said in the internet about wrestling this week?
I have no idea. Because everything is all eyes right now on Saudi Arabia, and is WWE going to make it over there and back safely? And that's what we need to focus on.
Should we start a GoFundMe for them to like pay for their ticket out of there?
I just want them to pay for my ticket to Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I don't think it's happened either. Thankfully, my ticket's already paid for.
Tegan Nox is starting in OnlyFans. How low does the price have to be for you to sign up?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Rated R Raw review show. I am not going to sit here and talk about Tegan Nox. I didn't talk about her when she was on Raw.
We actually did talk about her when she was on Raw.
No, we were talking about it as a short. we never wasted time. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you subscribe to us on Unpopular Review Wrestling. Make sure that you're watching all our shows, including my not show, NXT, AEW, All Elite, Heat, and the SmackDown Penitentiary on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday coming, we had a prediction show for Night of Champions.
That's right.
The Mad Dog Kelly, and join is the Radar Raw Review.
This guy,
very own Big Daddy Cool.
If you want to see more of my witty takes as I go back and forth with Mad Dog Kelly and force him to pick women that he likes, because he's last time for what was it? Money in the Bank. There's 6 competitors in Money in the Bank, and the man had 10 minutes to pick one woman and picked all 6. And then when I asked him, Matt, do you realize that you picked 6 women in this match? He goes, I'm sorry. I like all of them. They're all really hot. So if you want to watch more deliberation by poor Matt, tune in to Thursday night when we do the prediction show for Night of Champions. And then we're gonna do a prediction show for All In, which is gonna take place on the side of the road where I show you some roadkill. You know what? I'm gonna have different pictures of roadkill, and I'm just gonna post them up and say, look, Sasha Banks is the winner. God, I can't stand AEW. I really can't. I hate that show.
So we hear every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us here at Unpopular Review. We're going to see you next time. I am the Exec Consultant. That is Big Daddy Cool. And you all have a very, very good night.